Hello everyone, we are here on a Monday. In the UK it is a public holiday. I think a few other countries it is too. I don't know, I'm not very knowledgeable. I'm going to peer over my calendar. My calendar reckons certain parts of Australia also has a day off. How are you all doing? How was your weekend? Mine was okay. I'm a little bit under par. My Crohn's, I don't know what my Crohn's is doing, but it's doing something I'm not a fan of. Grab my controller, ready for Stardew. Actually, no, I've forgotten. We don't play Stardew with a controller. This is the problem, you see. Bit of brain fog today. Friendly Kitten, thank you for being first. And enjoy your lurk. And also, Three Cat Dude, enjoy your lurk. And Lou, thank you for being second. And hey, Luminary and Soul. So yeah, happy Star Wars. Yeah, I should have played something Star Wars related, shouldn't I? I kind of suck at remembering anything Star Wars based. I am very basic with Star Wars. As in, I love I want to say the original trilogy. I suppose it depends on your age, because you would go, do you mean episode 1 to 3? No, I mean 4 to 6. It didn't used to be 4 to 6 because there were only 3. And then after that, my knowledge gradually fades away. So yeah, I like playing Star Wars games, but I know nothing of the lore. I put together some Lego sets, had pizza, and made some cookies. Ooh, that's a nice packed weekend. What did I do? Not a huge amount. Saw a couple of films. I saw 28 Years Later and 28 Years Later Bone Temple. Both very good. Both kind of bleak in typical kind of 28 Days Later style, as you would expect. Good films, though. I was glad I got around to seeing them. I was reading somewhere there was meant to be a third film, but the second one underperformed, so there probably won't be a third film, which seems a shame because it was set up nicely to be a very good trilogy. I'm old, so I like the originals. Yeah, I'm trying to think, when did Phantom Menace come out? How old was I when Phantom Menace came out? I think I was about 14 or 15 when it came out. And then, to be very controversial, I think even at that point I felt, I don't know, I wasn't excited. I felt a little bit too old for it, and kind of, I had the originals. I was fine with the originals. I didn't need more. Hey Woody, how are you doing? Hot take incoming. The Phantom Menace is my favourite Star Wars movie. I love Liam Neeson. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna be the Star Wars gatekeeper, because I just kind of like Star Wars. I know I think in a way that is the most controversial thing, because you have those two camps where you have the people that hate Star Wars and the people that love Star Wars, and I'm just there going, it's nice. I'll watch them sometimes. I haven't seen all of them. I've seen the original trilogy. I've seen Phantom Menace, which is fine. I saw half of Attack of the Clones and got bored to death and switched that off. Haven't seen Revenge of the Sith. The new lot, I've seen The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. I haven't seen the other one. Was it Rise of a Skywalker? I've never seen that. I do remember I spent the entire lockdown of a pandemic going, I should really watch Rise of a Skywalker. This is a really good opportunity. Because, I say that I was working from home, so I didn't have as much free time as some people. But it was still, well, you're stuck indoors. Let's watch some films you've always meant to watch. And I still never saw Rise of a Skywalker. And there's a little part of me that thinks, if I didn't watch it back then, I'm probably never going to get round to it. It's long, isn't it? It's like 2.5 hours long. If I'm going to watch something that long, I need to be really committed to the concept. Otherwise, nah, just no. Have you ever watched the Clone Wars series? Very, very binge. I've not seen any of the series. No. Like I said, I'm just not that big in Star Wars. I like the games, because they're just cool games half the time, but I have no idea. I don't understand the lore. I think that's probably why I like the originals. It's just nice and simple, good versus evil, and that will do just fine. Had a headache all day. Oh, I know the feeling, Woody. Yeah, I've had a headache since yesterday, really. So I know the feeling. I hope yours goes soon. Phantom Menace was the first movie to be filmed in HD. Another fun fact, Liam Neeson was 49 during filming. He did not look 49 in that. No. Dialogue of Star Wars films suck, and I say that as someone who kind of likes them. There we go. Lou said the elephant in my room there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so now I've been that terrible person. Don't, yeah, feel free to not ask me my opinion on other nerdy things, because good grief, I will be losing followers by the second where you start going, oh, do not like your opinions. I'm silly and blunt. I like it, Lou. Do not apologise, Lou. I'm with you on it. I'm entirely with you. But yeah, so what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm a bit under par today. Saturday I was fine. Saturday I went to the gym, and then we streamed, of course, and it was all fine Saturday. Had a bit of a late night, but again, that was fine. Woke up Sunday morning, felt like a bus had hit me, which not in a regular health issue way, was clearly having a bit of a Crohn's flare. And the thing is, for kind of the uninitiated, a Crohn's flare, you'd kind of think, oh, that means loads of stomach problems. For me, a Crohn's flare is more, all my joints feel really inflamed, and I feel like I've been hit by a bus, is the best route. Didn't have any stomach problems, I just had absolutely no appetite, which I kind of predicted because Saturday I didn't have much of an appetite, and it was starting to worry me a bit. Because I'd been to the gym, I'd done quite a bit of walking, I should have had an appetite, and I was just forgetting to eat. And from a harsh experience, I've learnt to then think, something bad's probably coming. And yeah, I was right. Sunday I woke up, felt a bit like a bus had hit me. Maybe it was because we played Busbound on Saturday. Maybe it was Busbound's revenge. But yeah, still went out for a bit because I had some plans Sunday morning. And the thing with, as anyone with chronic illness will tell you, the thing with chronic illness is you're kind of there going, well, yeah, back in the day when I was healthy, this would have floored me and I would have given up and hidden in bed because I would have gone, wow, I'm sick. And in reality, if you did that every time you were chronically ill, you would get literally nothing done. So I still did some stuff, and then kind of chilled all afternoon. Yeah, and kind of took it easy. And then today I felt like what's smaller than a bus? Today I felt more like I've been kind of hit by a small car. So I went for a walk this morning. It poured it down with rain. Thank you, weather. And that's kind of it. And then my plan now is we'll stream for a bit. We'll see how it goes. It might not be the full length of time. We'll see. And then I'm going to chill for the rest of the day. So there we are. A good sci-fi series. Watch Battlestar Galactica, or I hear The Expanse. Yeah, I've heard good things of The Expanse. I'm not a huge sci-fi fan. I keep saying controversial things, don't I? I really loved, when I was younger, I really loved the original Star Trek and The Next Generation. And then I never really got into any of the others. I watched some of Enterprise, actually, although I think most Star Trek fans kind of hate Enterprise. And I watched a bit of Picard. Picard was okay. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just not... I'm one of those people that kind of dabbles in sci-fi, and that's kind of it. I'm not a huge, give me all the sci-fi. It does kind of depend on the sci-fi. Like, actually, what is the X-Files? The X-Files is kind of sci-fi adjacent, I guess. And I do love the X-Files. But yeah. Deep Space Nine and Enterprise my jam. Yeah, I know a lot of people that love Deep Space Nine. It's just, I've just never got around to it. And I probably never will. Just not in any kind of criticism of it. It's just, there's so much of Deep Space Nine. I'm glad somebody else liked Enterprise. Because I did, and I thought it kind of got a bad... I remember it getting a bit of a backlash, and it seemed a little bit unfair. But yeah, so feel free to continue to ask me questions where you then go, oh no, Hallie doesn't like all these nerdy things. Because I think actually when it comes to TV and film, I don't have particularly nerdy taste. Nah, I think I watch quite a lot of... What do I watch? I lean more towards drama. It's kind of political or crime or other stuff that is a bit more rooted in reality rather than sci-fi. It's the same as also like in games. I love playing fantasy games, Final Fantasy, other games that don't have fantasy in the name. I don't really watch any fantasy. As a perfect example, I only got around to watching Lord of the Rings, the trilogy, during the pandemic. And that was solely because, again, I had the time and I thought, yeah, let's give these a shot. And controversial moment, they just weren't for me. They were very well made, but it was kind of, that was fine. I never cared for the Avengers movies, but I love the Spider-Man franchise, especially the Tobey Maguire movies. I really liked early Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff because I did like a lot of Marvel stuff growing up. So I really enjoyed Iron Man as in my first one. Yeah, all the stuff that was kind of the late 2000s, early 2010s. And then it's got so convoluted. You're left going, I need to remember what happened 25 movies ago to join the dots, and I can't really be bothered. It feels like you need it as kind of a side hustle to try and keep track of everything. There's been so much Marvel stuff, I just got sick of it. Yeah, that is the short version of how I feel about it. If I liked it early on, and it was quite a big event, once a year you'd get a big Marvel film, and now it feels like you get about 4 or 5 Marvel films a year, and I just can't keep up, and I don't know, it's kind of tiring. There's a lot to keep up with. I really enjoyed the Black Panther movies. They were actually, Black Panther movies were really good. Yeah, I did like those. But I think it's just they're so convoluted. I don't know. I mean, I suspect probably if I watched it when I was a lot younger, I can imagine how exciting it must be if you were, say, a young teenager when Iron Man came out as the first cinematic universe one. And then since then, you have grown up with this whole world. That must have been amazing. But that's not me. You know what? I'm not that age. Hey, Jackie, how are you doing? My health is a little bit patchy today. It's just a Crohn's flare has kind of made all my joints a bit inflamed. And I've got a bit of a headache, and yeah, I'm just a bit under pari. But I'm not too bad. I say that it's not a peak chronically ill thing. Here are all the things that are wrong with me. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Yeah, I'm fine. No limbs are falling off, therefore I'm fine. Marvel could use some diluting or slowing down. So much media all at once. Yeah, slowing down I think would be good. Just give us a little bit of time to kind of savour a new Marvel film. Because it feels like you don't even have the time to kind of absorb it. It's just, oh, there's another one. There's another one. Oh, there's another, yeah. I'm impressed with your non-grumpiness. Oh, it's early day, Luz. It's early days. I was feeling grumpy earlier. Where it's sort of, yeah, I mean, on my walk, granted it poured it down with rain and it was kind of annoyingly overly wet. Yeah, I could feel little moments of feeling, I'm feeling a little bit grumpy at the world. So it's early days, which is why I've kind of said I might finish the stream early, because if at some point I just get grumpy, I don't want to take it, I don't want to be the grumpy streamer. That's not fun. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Doing alright. It was warm today and I didn't get my AC unit in yet. Sleep isn't happening. Oh, I'm sorry, Jackie. Oh, I hate it when you can't sleep because it's so hot. Yeah, we haven't quite got to that point yet here. Luckily, I have a very good fan, because AC isn't really, probably should be a thing in the UK now, but it isn't really yet. Hey Jones, how you doing? I kind of like DC's new approach. 1 a year. That's pace yourself. Make it exciting. Make it, ooh, there's a new DC film coming out. Exciting. Not, oh god, there's another one. Why are there so many? I didn't go to the cinema for a month and I missed one. That kind of thing. If you need a rest and recover, please, yeah. I mean, the annoying thing is, there's a certain amount of rest I can do, and I certainly will do after this stream. I haven't really got anything else planned. But it's also a certain amount of, it's going to go when it goes. It's like I was saying I think as I've come to get used to being chronically ill, you realise it's going to do what it's going to do. You can do a certain amount to look after yourself, And then sometimes it's just going to catch up, and you kind of still want to carry on with your life. So yeah, it's an odd one. But I'll see how things go. Many people have told me to watch Sonic movies. I still haven't seen. No, I haven't either. It looked like it'd be fun. Yeah, I have not seen it. I mean, they're hugely popular, aren't they? I've seen the first Super Mario film. I liked that. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular, to be honest. I can't remember half the plot at this point, but I did enjoy it. Yeah, it was good fun, and ultimately that's kind of what you want from that kind of film. And I'd like to see the new one. Hey, Rimvello, how you doing? There we go, we're going to kill off Sonic. The timing was pure perfection there. Rimvello got that just right, so we went straight from poor Sonic drowning to fanfare. Good job, Rimvello. How you doing? I tried to watch a Sonic film. God, no. I'm burning nerd points at Furious Red. Fair. I haven't seen them, so I have absolutely no opinion in either direction. I haven't seen the 1993 Mario film either. But I did see the first animation, and I liked it. I mean, yeah, it was fine. It was nothing. I'm not a target audience. I'm not 8. But I would quite like to see Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, I will probably see it at some point. I'll probably, I don't know, rent it, wait till it's streaming. Something lazy, it doesn't involve me going to the cinema full of kids. That's my end goal. I like the Mario films. The Sonic films don't do it for me, though. I think by their very nature, I reckon Mario works better as animation than Sonic. Sonic's part people, part animation, isn't it? And I'm not sure about that. Just generally, that doesn't always work with a lot of things. But yeah. Got your Elder Dragon Egg. What game is that, Soul? Because I don't know. Granted, my brain isn't its best, so I might be there going, oh, of course. I'm feeling quite pleased, though, that I have this t-shirt on and I've just realised, but it is a tiny little bit... Stuff's happening in my arms. I'm slowly getting there gym-wise, so that is good. This is Harry's stream. Aurora is here. Hey, Aurora, how are you doing? Monster Hunter... Oh, I played Monster Hunter Stories, but that was years ago, and I don't remember Elder Dragon Egg. I didn't play it... In typical me style, I probably played it for a certain amount of time and then didn't really get that far. But good job. That's good. I like playing them. Yeah, how about we play a little bit of Stardew now? And yeah, I'm feeling good. My arms, I think I might be slowly getting somewhere. It might also, in a very small sort of way, be I'm on a small bit of a cut. So maybe it's making my muscles stick out a tiny bit more. We'll say it's one of those things. Of course, the handy thing about being on a cut is for the last couple of days I've been eating less anyway, which is not how the personal trainer would want me to do it. But it's kind of advantageous. I'm on Monster Hunter Super. There. I've only really played the Monster Hunter Stories games. I say that, I'm trying to remember if I played the second one or if I've only played the first one. No, the other way around. I've definitely played the second one. I can't remember if I played the first one. I mean, I played a bit of the main bunch. That's kind of typical me. I played a bit of a lot of games without necessarily playing a huge amount. It is winter. Oh, I forgot. Because we haven't played in a week. Because we had other things to occupy us. So yeah, we're a little bit starting from scratch again. Here's me eating pizza. Oh, what pizza have you got, Jones? I keep fancying pizza. I mean, it's only a little bit of a cut. At some point when I have an appetite again, I can eat pizza. But I need to work out what pizza to get. I need it to be worth it. Apart from the point of muscles being visible, and that's okay. I mean, I don't think my muscles are visible. It's just when I was poking my arm just now, I thought, oh, Ooh, okay. That's a little bit firmer than it used to be. My personal trainer, if he could hear this, would immediately be going, see, that's why you should take progress pictures. Because he is forever asking me to do that, and I just don't want to. It doesn't appeal. I mean, it probably will at the end. I'll probably be again. But on the other hand, I remember what I used to look like, so I'm not too fussed. I don't really need... I'm okay living the before and after. Pepperoni... Ooh, nice classic, Jones. I approve. Let's check in on everyone. Hopefully they're doing okay. Ooh, we have an egg. Oh, wait, what about... Okay, I forgot to read. Never mind. I think we might be out of room. I think we might now have too many chickens. Oh, Friendly Kitten is very happy. Good. Because this barn looks pretty packed for rafters. I just take photos of my face, but that was because I wanted to tone up. There. That's the thing. I mean, if I want noticeable differences, so I'm not too... I mean, obviously everyone's a little bit fussed with how they look, because, you know, we're all human. But for the most part, it's just nice to be able to carry stuff. Egg of one cock's happy. Good. Can you get out of the way? I'm trying to pick up an egg. Thank you. But yeah, it's kind of a tangible difference day to day. And I hope the PT goes well today. Mine is tomorrow, so hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. I mean, I've gone before when I've had a little bit of a flare, and I just tell him at the start, and to be honest, usually it works out just fine, but I think he kind of then mentally goes, right, might not be the perfect session, but I've turned up. His attitude is always, he's just pleased that you turn up. Because he does weirdly have a lot of people that pay, and then don't turn up. Which I will never understand, because I'm there going, it's not cheap. Good plan, Ozzy. How are you doing? I've been going the wrong way for so long, I'm not sure what to do. In what way are you going the wrong way, Aurora? Tell us all. What's up? PT is on holiday over 2 weeks from tonight. Mine is going away this weekend, but luckily it doesn't affect my sessions. Because he's only away for the weekend. He is going away sometime in July for a couple of weeks. And I kind of jokingly have already said to him, oh, are you expecting everyone to fall off a wagon while you're away? And he's kind of grudgingly gone, yeah, there they are. He knows why, I won't. But yeah, I think he is there thinking, a lot of people are going to fall off this wagon because he dares to go away. Get some combat experience. Ooh, we are so close to maxing that out. Turning up beats anyone who doesn't. Exactly. I mean, most things in life are truly a matter of turning up will get you far. But exercise in particular is truly, you just got to turn up. Turning up is the tricky part, of course. But if you just turn up, it goes well. You're winning before you even begin. Like, I'm getting less fit and gaining weight. Have you got any kind of... Aurora, are you in the position where you can change that? Or do you just feel like you should, but you're not really there yet? Because it's okay to not be there yet. I know you have quite a lot going on. So it's okay to not. If you are at a point... Hey, Reb, how are you doing? If you are at a point where you do feel in a position to make a difference, walk. Walking is... I mean, that's how I started. When my Crohn's was first diagnosed and I was at my worst, I walked once a day, only for about 20-25 minutes. Then I built it up to walking once a day for about 30 minutes. And then gradually built it up to twice a day. And then, ooh, a rusty spoon. How exciting. And then sometimes, well, quite a lot of the time, it's free. Oh, another rusty spoon. It's 3 times a day. You gotta start really small. Sometimes kind of painfully small. And it does build. Based on my physio, he still wants me to work on stabilising my then that's... You gotta do what the physio wants you to do. Because, yeah, if you gotta stabilise some muscles, they're the expert. Is Gunther gonna want the rusty spoon? Probably not, but we'll have a look. Baby steps and consistency, exactly. It's a marathon, not a sprint, yeah. We are all simultaneously coming out with every single stereotype and cliche, but they are all entirely accurate. Because, yeah, you got to do it little by little, but ultimately consistency is the solution to it all. It's something lately, I mean, actually my mum's been doing pretty well lately, but it's something that I used to say a lot to my mum, because what would happen would be she'd kind of go all out and go for a long walk once a week, then burn out because she wasn't really quite there, and then be frustrated, and then the cycle would continue, and then it was a bit, no, you just got to do something really small each day that at that point is probably going to feel like you're not really doing enough. And then as it goes along, it gets bigger, basically. I haven't got back and into walking since my hospital. Yeah, I mean, you had a long hospital stay. So, do you think Krobus would like a rusty spoon, or am I just going to insult him? Because I think a rusty spoon could be quite cool for the right people. We'll give him glazed yams, that's probably a safer bet. Is that what you call a birthday present? I don't understand human. Oh. That went wrong. Well, we tried. As someone who does assisted gym work with physio, I feel like I can say, you can, Reb. Also, for me, it's like that. It truly is a marathon, not a sprint. Also, ultimately, you kind of want to turn these things into a lifestyle change. You don't want it to be, oh, I'm going to try really hard to be fit for about 2 months and then go, I can't be bothered now, I've done my bit. Because, to be harsh, you'll just go straight back to where you used to be. So you've got to do it in a way that means you actually want to do it. Like, most of the time, I like my walks. Not every time. I mean, it poured it down with rain today. And as mentioned, my health isn't what it could be today. And it was it was worth it because 2 reasons. I needed to go get some shopping. So it was just easier and cheaper than driving my car. And the second reason was I knew that afterwards I'd feel a little bit better. Not necessarily physically, but mentally I'd think, oh, that's good, I've accomplished something. And after this stream, even if I'm really tired, I'm still going to go for that walk, and then I'm going to be done for the day. Just go for that one walk. Oh, wait, let's poke around here. And yeah, it's the annoying thing of the motivation isn't really there till after you've done it. At least for me it isn't. I mean, there will be people who absolutely adore it and they go, I can't wait to do all this exercise. I feel like that about 5 minutes into being at the gym. I don't feel it before. Before, I still kind of want to stay in bed, or play a game, or stare into space, or read a book, or disassociate, or, yeah, there's a lot of different options. But the feeling afterwards makes it worth it. I appreciate the stream, always helps me motivating to keep... Oh, I'm glad, Aurora. But yeah, make sure you listen to your physio, because none of us are medical experts. And yeah, we can all offer kind of our own experiences. But yeah, the physio, it sounds like if you need to work on stabilising your muscles first, work on that. Because you want to be safe when you're walking. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to damage yourself. You know everything I mean there. Biggest and most impactful change I made about half a year ago was sticking to just whole grain bread and brown rice. I like whole grain bread. I would not be happy with brown rice. But that's the thing. We've all got different things that work well for us. Because I'm there advocating how wonderful walking is all the time. Somebody else would go, I'm not walking. But they'd eat far healthier than I do. Because I eat healthy-ish. It's definitely my weak point. Because I really like food. I really like chocolate. When I started my PT, I had breathing issues. That's not a suggestion, just we all start from somewhere we don't want to be. There was a lot of swearing along my path there. In Denmark, they're incrementally adding more and more whole grain bread and other products. More countries should do it. They should, yeah. Because I like whole grain and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of just plain white bread. That's boring. I mean, funny enough, due to my Crohn's disease, some people have huge problems with fibre. I don't. My body actually really needs quite a lot of fibre, otherwise I have other problems. My mum has the kind of Crohn's that means if she eats too much fibre, she is in agony. Bodies are complicated. I suppose that's kind of what I was getting with. All we can do is share our own individual experiences. And they're all really good suggestions, but you kind of ultimately have to find your path. Find your kind of workaround that means you still get to do what you want to do in life and be fit and healthy. But, I mean, on the plus side, it means there's no wrong answers. I mean, there probably are wrong answers, like, don't starve yourself. I don't think anyone here does starve themselves, but, don't do that. But outside of kind of the extremes, there's not really any wrong answer. Swearing means you're letting out. Exactly. I don't tend to swear much. You may or may not have noticed. My personal trainer, when I've been going really hard to try and get a PB or something, his key thing is he's always very, treat you badly, act like you hate the weight. And he's usually at the moment, he's there going, think of that roofer that screwed you over. Yeah, that kind of thing. And then he'll be there going, swear, go on, swear if you need to, it'll help. And then I'm there going, I don't really swear. And eventually I probably will, and the personal trainer's probably going to see it as a huge success. Hey, Anxious Pigeon. I came in right as you mentioned Crohn's, and I wanted to say I'm an IBD girly too. I have colitis. It's great to hear you talking openly, but welcome in, Anxious Pigeon. It's good to have you. Yeah, I try to talk openly about it, because, I mean, it's hard. It's a bowel disease, same with colitis, where some people get a little bit kind of squeamish, or just like they're not really meant to be talking about poo and farts and those kind of things. And in my mind, the best thing we can do is talk about it, because if to be blunt, if we all know what the normal is, we're more likely to be able to spot if there's an issue. Also, it's a natural part. But yeah, I also try and talk about it openly, because on the other hand, a lot of people think it is just a bowel thing. And as you know, annoyingly, it affects more than your bowels. I mean, at the moment, I've got a bit of brain fog, I've got a bit of a headache, my joints still feel inflamed. It's not, funny enough, my stomach seems to be fine. But yeah, welcome in, Anxious Pigeon. It's good to have you here. I'm the same. I don't swear out loud for something. Yeah, I don't. I think it. And then I don't actually swear out loud much. I do once in a while. It's not even down to upbringing, really, because when I was growing up, my dad would swear a lot. Not in an aggressive way, just in kind of a conversational way. But I just don't really. Everyone has their own little things. The more we talk, the more people gain understanding. Exactly. It can only be a good thing if we... It's just a good way of understanding each other more. They did notice the comment of a chocolate chip cookie packet. I have a huge problem with biscuits and cookies. I have quite good restraint with a lot of stuff. If there's a pack of biscuits anywhere near me, it is going. Which is why I haven't bought any biscuits in a couple of weeks. Because I just have no chill at all. So good to talk about it and not make anyone feel embarrassed to talk about these things. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's something we all do every single day. And I now know that if I find myself swearing a lot, there's something going on that needs attention. But I will swear if I hurt myself. Valid. But I like that you were able, Reb, to see, wait a minute, why am I swearing a lot? I need to work on this. That's a really healthy attitude. Because that's a nice amount of self-awareness where you can think, something's kind of going wrong here. I'm dumping my wood somewhere. Yeah, anything that means you're able to kind of take stock and look and think, oh, I see. Only a good thing. I swear when tired, but none of the top tier words. Normally just Scottish swearing. Like Reb, I tend to swear if I hurt myself. If there aren't witnesses. Yeah, I'm quite good at it. Also, sometimes when I'm playing a game on my own, I mess up in it. Yeah, I'm gonna be swearing. But again, kind of quietly, or just in my head. I've quite taken screeching macabre. See, I can't do screeching or screaming because my brain is there going, ugh, loud noises. Even if it's coming from me. Oh, Charles gave birth to a baby pig. Well, we're going to have to name a baby pig after somebody out of the royal family, aren't we? Because that's why Charles is called Charles. I'll catch up and chat while we have a think what to call the pig. Nowadays, I usually know when I'm getting the flu by how prickly I am. But everything annoys me to the point of agitation, I'm probably getting sick. See, that's how I feel. The last couple of days, I've been a little bit grumpier. And that's when that was kind of that and no appetite was the early sign of, oh, I'm having a bit of a Crohn's flare, or the Crohn's flare is coming. So I feel you entirely, Reb. Miss Rachie, how are you doing? How is Amy doing? Is she doing okay? If you don't want to talk about that, that's fine. If you just want to kind of zone out, that's all I will say. But yeah, I get grouchy when I'm tired and ill, basically. So it's good to be aware. Also, actually, that's why I'm really glad I do the morning walk. Because what I do on my morning walk is, for about the first 20 minutes or so, I'm just walking, I'm waking up. And then for the last, there's a certain point, because it's the same walk every time, there's a certain point where I then start thinking, right, let's check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Yeah, and then I kind of spend that time thinking about what I need to do that day. And then I also start kind of checking in with myself because it's given me long enough in the morning to work out if, say, I've got a headache, if some joints are hurting a bit more than they should, or if I'm just feeling kind of not myself. And those last 10 minutes of a walk just give me time to go, how are you feeling? Because sometimes if you rush into the day, you never actually get the chance to think about how you're feeling. You just kind of do. You just do life. And then you never take the time to go, oh, wait a minute. Well, for instance, you don't realise you're feeling a bit grumpy until you've just randomly snapped at someone, and then you think, oh yeah, I was feeling grumpy, I didn't realise. Not bad. So I like doing that in the morning, because, yeah, there will be time, I mean, again, not to sound too kind of, I don't know, like that. There are, most days, something is hurting because of Crohn's. And then the weird thing, anyone who has chronic pain will know that you kind of forget you have chronic pain. You kind of get used to it being there. So it's quite useful on a daily basis for me to be able to think, oh, wait a minute, my knee is hurting, or kind of check in with myself and check if there is a new pain or a different pain. Is it a Crohn's pain, or did I overdo something yesterday? Did I lift too heavy a weight? That kind of thing. And that's, I don't know, I just find it useful to check in with myself just so I actually pay attention to me rather than just carry on with my day. I'm feeling inspired to go for a walk. I'm guilty of staying in bed. Never feel guilty of staying in bed. The best thing, to me at least, again, all my own experience, don't feel guilty about rest. If you need rest, that's okay. Basically, whatever you're doing in that moment, don't feel guilty about it because you won't be enjoying that moment. You know, enjoy being in bed. Because otherwise, if you're laying in bed feeling guilty, you're not enjoying laying in bed, but you're also not achieving the thing that's going to make you feel less guilty, which is fine. Do one or the other. Enjoy it, and then move on to the next bit. But never feel guilty about rest, because rest is really important. Rest is a very key part of getting fitter, because you can't be doing stuff all of the time. But ultimately, just enjoy the moment. She's okay, still sore, but she did want to get up to go for a walk tonight, which is the first time in a few days. Oh, I'm glad, Miss Rachie. I hope she's on the mend. X-rays tomorrow to see if we can figure out what the issue is. Good. I'm glad she wanted to go for a walk. That sounds like a big step. Hopefully the X-ray finds something nice and simple. Yeah. But anyway, that was my kind of philosophical ramble of. I don't even know what. I was just explaining my process, what I do on my morning walk. But always do what works for you, because that works for me, but it might not work for you. And there are other people who would go, "Nah, I hate walking, but I would like to do, I don't know, cycling or something." I'd probably like cycling, but in my local area, I think I'd probably just get hit by a car within about 2 minutes. So I won't be cycling. Anyway, I got to name a pig. The parent of a pig is Charles, who was named after King Charles. I suppose by that logic, I should probably call this one Camilla, shouldn't I? Yeah, I could do that. Let's go Camilla. Local dirtling is valid. Yeah, rest is important. Rest is a very underrated thing. We live. We've discussed this before, but we live in such a hustle culture that is a hustle and grind culture that is pure. You never stop. You just work all the time. Got a hobby? Turn that into a work too. You just keep working 24/7. Rest is for the weak. And it's a horrible attitude. You gotta rest. And I say this as a total hypocrite who does not always rest when they should. But you gotta find that balance. Also in predictable style, as we all know, it's so much easier to tell other people to rest than it is to rest yourself. But it's a good one. The trick is to give in when you have to, but also to do something when you have the energy. Yeah. Take advantage of a good moment. And then, it kind of all balances out. Already done? Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah. It's a constant balancing act. I know for me, I'm never going to find the perfect medium, because I don't think there's so many things I want to do, and only X amount of energy. And also, I mean, it's like, at the moment, this weird Crohn's flare. There's not really a specific reason for what. I haven't necessarily done a huge amount more. I mean, I went to London last week, so maybe that was kind of slowly tipping the balance. But I haven't been under a particular amount of stress. I haven't really. It's been compared to recently, it's been quite a quiet week. But obviously, sometimes your body just goes, nope, no, that was it. So, yeah. Ultimately, that's why I do the check-in with my body each day. I mean, I didn't have to yesterday because I woke up feeling like I got hit by a bus, which was a nice, easy giveaway of, oh. But sometimes it can be useful to kind of predict it coming. Like Saturday, where it was, why am I not hungry when I should be hungry? And yesterday I wasn't that hungry either. Today, it's too early to tell. I've had breakfast. But I managed to have breakfast the other 2 days. It was after then, I just kind of forgot. I think that's the key thing. If I start finding myself just forgetting to eat, that's weird. I don't forget to eat. Not these days. What are we going to do? I haven't even talked about the game much. I haven't really got a specific plan for today's stream. Because I didn't get around to having a think. As mentioned, the health stuff. Not to dwell on that too much. So we're kind of maintaining. We're just going to kind of probably tread water a tad on today's stream. I say that we'll keep some stuff aside and we're going to try and bribe some people, bits and pieces. That would probably be a good idea. So that at least we're putting kind of things in place ready for when I come up with a better plan. I'm going to drop off a wool somewhere. Because one day we're going to do some stuff with wool. Let's give some people starfruit. Everyone loves starfruit. Hey, Chloe, how are you doing? How was your weekend? Pam, do you want some starfruit? You did good with this one, kid. Thanks. So yeah, a little bit like life today in Stardew is going to be a tiny bit about treading water. Just seeing how things take us. We're going to keep... Ooh, cutscene. Hallie, I was just about to write you a letter. Harvey does rather like us. You see, my records indicate that you're due for your annual checkup. Oh, I thought it was going to be a romantic lure. Now, there's no need to worry. It'll be quick and painless. Please follow me. I mean, he keeps telling us about how he wants more than just a doctor-patient relationship with us. I'm a little bit... Do I need a chaperone? Okay. Hold still, please. Say ah. Chat, you all saying ah? Okay, you can stop. I just need to check your vitals. Your pulse is high. I'm a little nervous. I'm out of breath from working on my farm. Are you really a doctor? My pulse is fine. I mean, he is a doctor. We're not going to criticise him too much. Harvey just needs a hug. He might do. Should we say I'm a little nervous? I mean, every time I get my blood pressure checked, I'm always nervous, so... Oh, hospitals make you nervous, huh? When do hospitals not make someone nervous? Just try and relax. I'm here to help. Well then, you seem very healthy, Hallie. Just make sure not to overwork yourself on that farm. Yay, we got a good bill. Ooh, thanks for stopping in. I was coming to bring you fruit, Harvey. I'll go do that now. I enjoyed the sunshine when we had it. How was your weekend? Yeah, me too. Yeah, but it was a bit of good weather, and then today it is now raining. That's such a nice gift. Thank you. But yeah, I've been okay. I had a bit of a Crohn's flare, so my health has not been the best, but I've made the best of it. Watched some good films. Watched 28 Years Later, and then 28 Years Later, Bone Temple. Thank you. This makes my day really special. There we go. We're bribing people well. So that was good. I've been meaning to watch both of them for a while. It's about to be fun. Typical bank holiday rain. Yeah, the rain is terrible now. Weird Al reference. Harvey the Wonder Hamster. I like the sound of it. I don't know the reference, because I only know a tiny bit of Weird Al. But I like the sound of a Wonder Hamster. Oh my, it looks wonderful. That's very kind of you. We're bribing people well, chat. I mean, making friends with them well. That's a terrible gift. Oh. George is miserable anyway, isn't he? Looks like another gloomy day. Oh. Fine. Stay in with your shows. We're chasing you down for starfruit. Hey, Marnie. Thank you. This looks nice. See if we can find this way to give starfruit to. Hey, Kemp, what about you? No, don't eat it in front of him. Give it to him. Hey, now this is a really great gift. Thanks. Oh, we're not good enough friends with Sauerka. Ooh, we got Joja Cola. Think about actually, what was in our journal? It wasn't sardines, was it? Oh, wait. Where was the sardine? I totally forgot to pay attention to where it actually said the sardine frenzy was. It was probably that way. Let's go have a look. But yeah, we're just having a nice chill stream. See what we can achieve. Ooh, we got another book. No kind of specific aims today. Just kind of hanging around. Ooh, a dried starfish. Some seeds. In a way, it's quite liberating just having a let's see what we can achieve kind of thing. Because lately we've been a little bit targeted with Stardew aims, and this feels very bank holiday. Yeah, we're just settling in. So chat, have you got anything exciting on the horizon for the next week? Anything fun going on? I don't. So this is a one-way conversation for me. Ooh, sardine row. Yeah, I have really much nothing planned. Bit of work on Wednesday, that's kind of it. It was nice. Actually, we'll keep going. Just because it's easy fishing. Oh, I think the sardine frenzy is over. We've now got a herring. Okay, who was it that needed them? Demetrius. Okay. Yeah, I think Thursday Stardew stream will try and be a bit more focused on some specific aims. Thursday stream will be a little bit shorter because I need to go to a funeral in the afternoon. Shouldn't make. We're going to start a little bit earlier on cookies on Thursday. So for me, it's going to be a slightly manic rush back from the gym, ready to stream. Also, we'll have to finish a teensy bit earlier, just because, yeah, need to get changed. I don't think it's going to look too good if I go to a funeral wearing the same kind of clothes I'd wear for streaming. Demetrius, oh, you're in there. Cool. Cool, let's pick that up in case Linus wants it later. 3 calls regarding Operation Prep. Tomorrow I am through West to coordinate the boxes getting moved. Ooh, you got a lot. I mean, I think every week I'm there going, you've got a lot going on, but you got a lot going on, Lou. But good job getting it done. Thanks, Ali. You're welcome, Demetrius. The sardine population was getting out of hand because careless fishermen released way too many for a local tournament. Well, at least he didn't judge. But are we ever going to get to level 100? Probably not. Oh, Demetrius, would you like... What can we give you? What about a summer squash? Thank you. This is a very interesting specimen. I thought so too. We're not good enough. Okay, fair enough. Who can blame Sebastian? After this week, it calms down. Good, I'm glad. Think about it, I need to chase up some people to do with getting stuff sorted for the house. I'm hoping the plasterer might be able to actually plaster the future office stream room. But I need him to come out and have a look because he knows more than I do. And I also... Okay, Linus isn't there. I also need to get a window fitted for it. Basically, yeah, I need to start lining things up. Is Linus up here? You have a spa. Hey Linus, why are you just hanging there? Even someone like me needs to warm up indoors now and then. But yeah, sorry, I judged you. This is wonderful. You've really made my day special. Okay, everyone is happy. But yeah, I'm tentatively hopeful. Might slowly be getting somewhere. And one day that room's actually going to look like a room rather than whatever the hell it looks like now. Here, Maru. Here's whatever that was. I didn't really pay attention. It was some kind of berry. I have 3 friends checking in with me. They're worried I'm overloading. Yeah, I can see why. He does look a little bit that way, Lou. But as long as, I mean, you ultimately know what you can handle. And I think caring friends tend to kind of aim lower than what one is able to achieve. So if you think you can handle it, you can do it. No, we're giving that. There we go. I'm giving that to Robin. Thank you. What about if we give the fish taco to Alex? This is cool. Thanks. Let's see. Ooh, cutscene. And we'll catch up with chat. Hi, I'll take your order in a few moments. Nice town meeting, kind of. Hello, Hallie. What a pleasant surprise. Hey, Elliot. I was just stopping in to relax after an 8-hour writing session. Wow. Even as a professional writer, that is a big session. Bartender, fetch me your finest ale and bring some wine for the lady. Ooh, I'm in here, chat. Elliot likes me. I think Gus might be a little bit unimpressed, but... There you go, sir. Wait, I propose a toast. Okay, we can propose to Pelican Town, to our friendship, to my good health, to your doom. Hey, Beast Mode, welcome in. Not to the doom, that doesn't, no. I think to Pelican Town. I think that's the kind answer. Everyone deserves to prosper. Yeah, to a harmonious future for the community. What a virtuous idea. Here's to Pelican Town. Hey, here's to Pelican Town. Pick strong stuff. Oh, I think we might be a little bit drunk. We're glowing. And Elliot is dancing. Oh, and we're giggling manically. It's a good night, chat. It's only 6:40 p.m, but we are a little bit tipsy, so we're a little bit slower, but only for 30 seconds. Okay. Fingers crossed for Plaster Tuesday to come soon. Obviously, make sure it's dry. Yeah, he's a good plasterer. It's just need the wall to dry out. Little tip: we are indeed. Chat, we are gonna take a little break so we can avoid the pre-rolls. So I'm gonna stick some ads on for a few minutes, and then we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna stick words on the stream on for those of you who don't need to see ads. Have a little stretch, get a drink. I mean, if you're in the same time zone as me, not ideally an alcoholic drink. But yeah, I won't judge too much. But yeah, grab you something nice, and then we'll be back. We're going to have 3 minutes of ads, and then that's going to be it for an hour. So thank you for your patience while we suffer those ads. But yeah, I'm going to be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Good job. I hope you got yourself a nice snack or similar. I did. I had a little protein bar because I'm trying to. You're doing good, Cinema, and I hope you're doing well. You're not dumb. You're not dumb in the slightest. Yeah. My appetite's still patchy, but I'm trying to make good choices. Trying to eat things that will sustain me well. Let's give you some Joja Cola. No. Oh yeah, we're still drunk, aren't we? Oh, why are you giving me your gut? Oh. I thought you'd want some Joja Cola. Thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows in here. But welcome on in. Good to have you. Willie, have a fish. A gift. Thanks. You're not. Exactly. The cinema is not dumb in the slightest. Nobody in here is dumb. I guess everyone has... I gave you cookies. How can you not like cookies? Have a berry, Gus. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. I don't know if he truly meant it, but that was my option. That was kind of it. Oh, hey, Clint. Can you get out? There we go. Thank you for getting out of the way. Okay, we're going to go back to chopping down some trees. We got some stuff to give to Gunther tomorrow. We'll go do some farming before we run out of energy. Chat, what are you playing at the moment? Whether that's right this second or just generally with your day. Off stream, I've been playing a little bit of Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I had played before, but I was just kind of in the mood to play it again. Also, it plays really well on the Steam Deck, which I wasn't expecting, but was a very pleasant surprise. Okay. I think that was it for the seeds, was it? Yeah. Let's chop down some trees. We are going to have all this clear at some point. Yeah, Lyra's my wife already, and I'm in year 2. Ooh, that is impressive going. I have not really focused on relationships in this, so I think we are year 4. First playthrough, so it's going to take longer. But I'll admit, I kind of ignored getting to know people a bit. Just got a bit too focused on my work, which is potentially the story of my life. But yeah, so we're at the moment, most people like us at least. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing good. Oh, I didn't realise we had full hearts for Marnie. That's a pleasant surprise. I've recently been trying to finish Potion Permit. I have heard good things of Potion Permit. I haven't played it, but it's one of those games that I keep nearly buying and then I don't, but I probably will at some point. Recently tried Crimson Desert. I've heard good things about it. I've seen a few people stream it. It looks a lot of fun. Looks like a lot of side quests, but in a good way. I'm going to be learning Minecraft. I think I need to relearn Minecraft. I swear I used to know Minecraft. And then when we did that affiliate anniversary stream, it turns out I've forgotten everything. I'm playing work. The gameplay loop is depressing. The achievements are demoralising and the rewards could be more. Bad luck, Lou. Yeah. How many hours does it take to complete? As a matter of fact, I got really bored of a lot of Minecraft and decided to take a break and recently started playing Stardew Valley for the first... Nice! It's good to find somebody else who's also on their first playthrough. It feels like everyone on Twitch has played it a lot already, so it's nice to come across somebody who also hasn't played it a huge amount. Yeah, not everyone loves us, but we're not doing too badly. Let's go back to Treekind. Hours to complete. According to powers that be, I'll be 68. Yeah, it's not so good. But yeah, after the stream, I'm going to finish Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't know what I'm going to move on to then. I might get back to Resident Evil Requiem, actually. Because I started playing it, and then, to be blunt, it just scared me. And then I didn't go back to it. And these days, I'm not usually too easily scared by games, but it is very atmospheric. Final achievement is a carriage clock. Well, who doesn't want a carriage clock in their life? Potion Permit is cute. It scratches my Stardew itch without being too in-depth or demanding like Stardew can be sometimes. Yeah, there's still that little part of me that thinks ideally you need to have a spreadsheet to the side of you for Stardew. Certainly after a while it starts getting quite demanding. Yeah, Potion Permit I think is going to be right up my street at some point. I'm not brave enough to play Resident Evil, so hats off. Yeah, I have played a couple. I think I've told this story before, but in a very weird sort of way, I got really into playing Resident Evil Village when I was newly diagnosed with Crohn's. And basically I was on a lot of steroids, because I needed to be to get it under control. And for some reason, I got really into playing Resident Evil Village, and I swear it was kind of a trauma response where I was just a bit, yeah, this is scary, but who cares? Life is scary, and I got really into it. And now I'm much more stable. It's gone back to freaking me out, which is good, really. But yeah, I always have oddly, I don't know if fond is the right word. I don't know. Resident Evil Village and me have some history. I think I'm going to have to build another chest at some point. At some point, I think, might be now. What do we need? Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Looking forward to Loftier's release. Beta gameplay looks stunning already. I played a little bit of the beta, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the full release. I didn't play a huge amount of the beta because I felt I played enough to then think, yeah, I like this. I want to play more. Let's drop off a copper ore. But yeah, that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Resident Evil series is my favourite. Yeah, I've heard that with a lot of people. And I can entirely see why. There is a little part of me is tempted to kind of start at number 1 and work my way through. I have played a few of them, but I haven't kept up with the lore or kind of kept track of anything. So it might be quite good to start afresh. Sometimes consider whether I want to stream it, but I don't know if I would have interest or not. But it's definitely consideration. Aurora, enjoy your lurk and good luck with whatever you need to get done. Always lovely to have you here. Yeah, I played Resident Evil 2 remake and the 3rd remake. I think that's it. Oh, I played a bit of 5, but I think most Resident Evil fans go, that doesn't count, because 5 is very different. But yeah, I haven't played the first one. I haven't played the 4th one. Or I played the 4th one for about an hour at some point. And I know everyone loves the 4th one. It'll be snowed, but it feels like it's snow every day again, I'm not gonna lie. Hello there, dear. I hope your farm's doing well. I'm sending you a little something from my kitchen. I hope it didn't crumble in the mail. Evelyn, thank you for the bread. No fruit. Oh, God. Actually, while it's daylight, how are we doing with clearing away the wood? Oh, we are nearly there, chat. There's going to be some stuff lower down, but yeah, we're coming back nicely. Cannot complain at all. Yeah, Thursday we're going to work at... Got a set of tasks I want to do. All set in the old abandoned Joja Mart. But today it's just nice to kind of plod and chill. That's the nice thing with Stardew. You can get really focused if you want to, or you can just get a bit... I'm just going to mess about. Might need to get some more feed, actually, think about that. We are going to run low soon. Hey, Roger. Roger the rabbit is happy. If Roger is happy, so am I. Anything I find stressful in Stardew is for combat. Yeah. You have to be in the right mood for it. I mean, I've got a lot better at Skull Cavern than I used to. But you do have to kind of be in the right mood for it. I keep being tempted to start Stardew again, but I'm not ready to be sucked in for that level of commitments. Yeah, that's fair. I tried off stream. I thought, oh, I'm going to create a new save. Ooh, the train's coming through. Yeah, I thought I'll start a new save now I know more about what I'm actually doing compared to this one. And then, admittedly, in peak laziness, I loaded up the new world, and there were weeds everywhere, and I looked and oh, I'm going to have to spend ages clearing all the weeds away, and I just couldn't be bothered. Actually, let's go see Gunther first. So it's trying to get past that early stage where everything's a bit chaotic. And that's the bit that doesn't quite appeal to me. Once you get the systems in place, I think it'll be okay. Pam, would you like some bread? Thanks, kid. I think she liked it. So relatable. Yeah, it's just... it felt like work. I think another day I'll be in just the right mood for the grind. Because it is a bit of a grind at the start. Well, once you know what you're doing. I think weirdly, when it's your first playthrough, you don't quite notice how grindy it is because you're not quite sure what's coming, basically. Would you like some mayonnaise, Alex? This is cool. Thanks. But yeah. There's always a day where you're in the mood for a game where you just kind of zone out. I only reached up to level 53 and never went back. I don't blame you. I do plan at some point to get really organised and try and get to level 100. Or use a mod and just kind of cheat. But Skull Caverns is really stressful when you're new to it. We are actually, let's just revel in my achievements. Because that has a lot of artifacts. I'm doing well there. Quietly quite happy with that. It's giving me flashbacks to the only Animal Crossing game that ever hooked me was the 3DS one. And I remember all I used to do pretty much every night was search for bugs and fish, I think it was, and artifacts and stuff. And it was so satisfying watching things slowly grow. Have we got any geodes for Clint? We have. I suppose actually as it's winter we could get some tools upgraded. That might be the sensible option. What do you need from me, Clint? Iridium. I don't think I can go that fancy. Can probably get you some gold though, for the hoe or the pickaxe. Water can. Okay. Let's go see about the gold. Let's actually be useful. Get us prepped so that come spring we have all the best stuff. Oh, actually I was going to go give a diamond to Abigail just so she could say weird things about crunching rocks. Wait a minute, why is that? We'll go see what Linus is up to as well. Abigail, wherefore art thou? Bearing in mind, oh, you're at the museum. Cool. Oh, should we give Elliot some stuff too? Because actually he seems to rather like me. This is for me? Marvellous. Hey Abigail, if you're ever bored, you can always hang out in my room. That's very forward of you, Abigail. I appreciate it. How'd you know I was hungry? This looks delicious. You should love it. Thanks, I really like this. Good job, Sam. Okay. Let's just give some mayonnaise to someone. Vincent hated it. Would you like a summer squash, Penny? Thank you, this looks special. Is this a gift? Oh, yeah, well, you're kids. You probably don't want vegetables. I need to get better at fishing. The moment getting catch every 3 or 4 tries. I have loads to improve. I have to admit I have cheated with fishing. With fishing, I have a mod that means it just automatically succeeds. I was not a fan of the fishing. I like fishing in lots of games. I just found it made me dread fishing. So I just got a mod and everything has been easier since. I think I stuck with the fishing for about 20-25 hours. And then I realised life was too short. Abigail's the one with purple hair. She is, yeah. She likes eating diamonds. Which is admittedly a leftover from, there was some kind of bug a few updates ago. And then they kept it in, because it's really funny that Abigail likes eating diamonds. Yeah, a single player game, I have no qualms about changing, adding some mods to mean I enjoy it more. There's kind of a little part of me that thinks it's cheating, and then on the other hand you think, yeah, but it's just for me, so I get to just do what I want. I'm gonna sell some stuff. And then we're also gonna see what kind of gold we get. Oh, we have 5 gold bars. Oh, but we can get something upgraded instantly then. Okay, to Clint we go. I need to get mods too. Reminds me of Minecraft. I had over 400 mods. Yeah, but with Stardew, it's really tempting to add a lot of mods. I only have a basic couple. I have the fishing one. I have one that adds kind of extra information to the user interface. So like for instance, this tent kit, you can see how much it sells for. And I have ones of on the map, you can see where everyone is at all times. Because I really hated having to wander aimlessly to try and find people. That wasn't fun either. I haven't got any other mods though. I generally feel that way about games too. I always play on easy mode. Make the experience enjoyable, otherwise it's like, yeah. Yeah, I think there is no shame in playing on easy mode. I mean, when I play games for work, I tend to stick them on medium for kind of obvious reasons. But when I'm playing just for fun, easy mode's more fun. I think actually I'm going to upgrade the pickaxe. Yeah, because we don't need that for a couple of days. I mean, I entirely get why people play games that are really, really hard. I mean, I played a bit of Elden Ring. I did enjoy Elden Ring. I wouldn't be adverse to going back to it. But it's kind of tiring. It's kind of stressfully tiring. When I was streaming it, I found I got a bit burnt out. I mean, all of the people that can stream Elden Ring for about 6 or 7 hours, because I felt the longer I played, the worse I got it. Like, my brain just slowly struggled. I do want to check the gold ore situation. Oh, we can make tons of gold. Okay, let's start up the furnaces. We're ready to upgrade. Might even build some more furnaces. Copper, ore, and stone. I think we've got that. What do you... They are useful mods, yeah. I can't remember who recommended them to me. Or I might have just gone Googling. But yeah, they just make life easier. I've got enough copper. That's good. But we just needed one extra. That would do. More would be more, but needs must. Ray, you walking around in a weird squelchy way? Okay, boy. Bit squelchy. I'm so happy my toe is okay. I'm really glad for you, Lou. That's really good news. But it is horrible when you have a kind of a persistent issue. So debilitating, especially when it's something like your foot. Another game I want to replay of mods is Skyrim. Ooh, that could be good. I don't think I've ever played Skyrim with mods. Because when I played Skyrim the first few times, I didn't have a decent PC, so I just played it on console. But yeah, I would have thought that would be a ton of fun. Cool. I don't think we're going to need wood for quite a long while. Oh, I feel like a housing developer going, go away, nature, I've got things to build. Weirdly, thinking of your toe, Lou, over the months I've kept having a problem with my knee. And my knee is doing a lot better now, and it's like it is directly swapped around with the side injury I got doing deadlifts. Like my body just went, we're going to have one persistent issue. Yeah, you've got something new, so the knee can have a bit of respite. Welcome to side issues. I don't know why. But I won't complain, because it's good at the knees a lot better. Oh, we're really nearly out of energy. Let's just finish this. We do the stump. Yeah, there we go. Good job. A lot was accomplished there. Roy has decided to go to sleep in the snow. He's cute, but he's not surprised. That's a mood. There's always something niggling. Yeah, it does seem that way. Get these set up for overnight. And then in the morning, we can go see Clint to get... Oh, actually, he can't upgrade 2 things at once, but we're all ready. At least I don't think he can upgrade 2 things at once. We could look, I guess. Oh, there we go. Roy has gravitated. Making kind of steady passive income. One day until... There we go. We're all set. We got mail. How are you doing? I hope you enjoy the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye. Smiley emoji. From Emily. What did she gave us a sea urchin. Thank you. What are we meant to do with a sea urchin? The dream. Yeah. Oh, for some passive income. Because that's all anyone wants, isn't it? You just want enough money so you don't have to think too much. So that you're comfortable. I think few people truly want to be that rich. I mean, obviously, yeah, it'd probably be an option, but I don't want to be rich. I just want to be okay. I want to pay the bills. At the moment, get food without going, how much does that cost? And so forth. Because food is costing so much these days. And I live in a household where one of us has a dairy intolerance, an egg intolerance, and a gluten intolerance. Plant-based cheese and gluten-free bread is a crazy price given you haven't got the choice. I mean, you can make it, but what I mean is, it is crazy that you can still buy kind of a cheap loaf of regular bread for... I mean, you can still buy it for like £1, and then you've got gluten-free bread, and it's £3.80, and it's on offer. That's not right. If you haven't got a choice, it feels like a tax on how dare you have health problems. Hey, Snitzel, how are you doing? How was your weekend? I do have a greenhouse. Yeah, it's a nice greenhouse. Yeah, it's frustrating. Like, with gluten-free bread, my mum is the one that is gluten intolerant, and I tend to be the one doing the shopping. And say if she wants a loaf of... I mean, she eats everything that is there. She eats... Yeah, say if she wants a loaf of bread and then a pack of 4 bread rolls, that can quite easily end up being £7.50. just for those two things. And it is very hard to come across cheaper options. Also, quite a lot of gluten-free products, gluten-free bread, they put egg in it to, I don't know, probably help it bind better or whatever. And you can't have egg. So then you're even more limited on the gluten-free bread options. It's a frustrating one. Let's make some more gold, or gold bars even. Doing good, apart from a nasty cut in my middle finger. Ooh, how did you do that, Snitzel? I'm sorry, that sounds painful. I'm doing okay. Yeah, my health has been a little bit patchy. But that's okay. It's just one of those things. What should we do? I don't think Clint will do two things at once, but we'll have a look. Haven't actually been this organised before. We could go to Skull Cavern just to level up, max out the fighting, combat. Might do that. Especially as it's a lucky day. Oh, but we haven't got the pickaxe. No, that would be a terrible idea. We're not going to do that. My tremor did me dirty while changing my razor. Oh, that is nasty. I'm sorry. Also, cuts with razor blades. Oh, they're horrible. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope it heals quickly at least. Oh, we have a field snack. Out of a trash can. Yeah, sorry, Clint. I just thought I'd check in case you were able to do two things at once. You never know. We'll see how Krobus is done. See if he's got anything interesting to buy. Otherwise, we might be cutting down trees. Have you encountered others like me in my mines? I'm sorry if they were hostile towards you. You see, we've learned to fear humans. There have been too many unpleasant encounters. Sorry, Krobus. You haven't slain any of my friends, have you? Probably not. Anyway, let's just walk away from Krobus. Let's not get into details. Just buy some hay and pretend everything is fine in the world. He doesn't need to know. Actually, we haven't collected hardwood in a while. We might do that. Cool. 150 will do. Wait, what's the animal catalog? Oh, so we can buy animals when she's not around. Yeah, we'll buy that. We're good for money. Ooh, not bad. Might as well. Chat, for many of you, you have a day off. Not everyone, but for a lot of people, it's a bank holiday in a lot of countries, a public holiday, whatever you want to call it. How are you spending it? I'm spending it streaming, funny enough. And then after that, I'm not really going to do anything that special with it. Just gonna chill, relax, finish Final Fantasy VII Remake. Shouldn't take too long. And yeah, probably play Resident Evil Requiem. Because it is not good weather here. It is raining a lot. It's not fun. I will go out for a walk after the stream, but that's because I'm a fool. It'll be a very functional walk around the local area. Unless the mood takes me and I drive somewhere, but... Go collect this little lad. Gorgeous weather. Ooh, lucky Lou. Although you're working, so less lucky on that front. Enjoy the gym, Lou. I hope it goes well. Hope you have a good session with a PT. Do let us know how it goes. Oh, hey, no, go away. We're getting there. 30 to go. Or 29. Who's counting? Yep, enjoy your lurk, Lou. It's my partner's birthday, so we're going out for lunch. Ooh, but neither of us actually have a day off, as we're teaching an evening class tonight, and I've got some duties this morning. We were meant to be going for a picnic, but rubbish weather has nullified it. Aww. I mean, I hope you have a really nice lunch, but yeah, it's a shame it hasn't quite worked out, and you've both got to do some work. But yeah, hopefully the lunch will be delicious, and that's going to be the main thing. Let's get some more bug little things. See what comes out here. Nothing of interest, I guess, but useful. Oh, never one. Let's try and aim a bit better, shall we? There we go. Have we got any more trees here, or is it all pickaxe stuff? We don't, yeah, which we don't have right now. Okay. We are going to end up with so much wood. We're basically Minecrafting this game at this point. It's oddly calming though, just taking out a wood, taking out a forest. I do feel a little bit like the bad guy. Will we get it done tonight? I don't know about energy bar. Definitely have a time. Maybe the field snack will sustain us. A little bit. You're still not punching a tree with bare fish. Yeah. Oh, the poor fists of a Minecraft player. They suffer badly. I was have to do some research on the Battle of Jutland, which has its 110th anniversary at the end of the month and nearly deprived us of Queen Elizabeth II. Ah, I do not know much about the Battle of Jutland. I know the name, but that is admittedly as far as my knowledge goes. But it's always cool to research something new. Kind of miss that with not being in education now. I mean, I know you can do it just for fun, but it was quite nice having kind of specific projects to research, because you end up going outside of your comfort zone, I think, a bit more when you're assigned it. Let's keep chopping. I think we'll get it done tonight. Not with that energy meter. Not unless we've got some food on us. I totally forgot about it. Helps if you aim correctly. Definitely do it tomorrow. Bar's going to be shaking any moment. That was not the correct one. We do not want to fish in the wood. That will be weird. Have we got any? Oh, definitely not that. That's for health. Oh yeah, I do. That's a start. Eat a couple of those. See if we can eke that energy out. Hey Guna, how you doing? How was your weekend and your Monday? We are cutting down trees. We have done other stuff. We have charmed people. But we're being a little bit functional today. Nearly there though. It could be so annoying when we run out of energy right at the very end. Oh, and it's getting late. Yeah, we're starting. Okay. Everything is against us. Just let me finish with my wood. Biggest naval clash ever, and then Prince King George VI was aboard the battleship HMS Collingwood in a turret that was missed by a couple of... Ooh, that's a close one. Monday was Monday. Fittingly, they just announced the first ever real Magic the Gathering card that has Garfield. Oh, I saw the picture. I loved that. That is also very Monday-ish. Yeah. We got till 2 AM and we're... See if we can do it. But if we can chop wood really, really quickly. Yeah, I loved the look of that Garfield card. Are you going to eat a ton of lasagna in honour? I'm saying that as somebody who hasn't had lasagna in years, and I need to change that. I don't think we're going to do it, chat. Nah, we're going to have to finish that tomorrow. Otherwise, very bad things are going to happen. Just going to drop off this hay. I think I've got time to drop it off. Collect all that in the morning. Oh. Well, it kind of would. Look, sometimes you just overwork yourself. It's just how life goes. Don't live like that, though. Do rest. Yeah, our gold axe is ready, and the travelling merchant is in town. Nobody mentioned the energy levels. The energy levels are just fine. Found you face down in the mud during my 3 AM sweep. You should try to make it home a little earlier next time, Marlon. Right, I was in the middle of stuff, Marlon. I got a bit hyper-focused. I thought it would be fine. It wasn't, but, yeah. It could have been. Why, you're my mum? You'd think not routinely, only getting about 4.5 hours sleep would start to catch up on my farm. They're a farmer. I am hardcore in this game. That's the thing, you look at other games and you think, oh, the hardcore characters are, you know, in Elden Ring, say. No, a true hardcore badass is the Stardew farmer. Not once do you have a mental health crisis. And not once does the farmer look at their alarm and go, nah. Just know, I'm staying in bed for the next few days. The cows can just starve for all I care. Hey chickens, how you doing? Everyone happy? Even though Donald's happy? Good. Even though, yeah, you're stuck indoors for a whole month in what I have to admit is a pretty small barn. You should go complain to your, me, I guess. Okay, we ran out of space. We better sell some stuff. No worries, Beast Mode. It's good to have you here. Glad you found this place. Yeah, enjoy your lurk. Have a good one. There's my eggs. There's my eggs. I totally understand if a farmer had burnout after doing all this stuff. Yeah, you couldn't blame them. They're working hard. Imagine the amount of steps they're getting to. Just as the steps addict, it's, yeah. They're getting more than their 10,000 a day. We're going to sell stuff rather than, yeah, do the sensible thing of giving it to people. Today we're just focused on our tools and getting to the end of chopping everything down. At least in New Zealand, young farmers are overrepresented in suicide stats, so yeah. Yeah, I think admittedly here we have a bit of a similar problem. Interestingly, I mean, purely as a side note, on the dating apps I'm on, a lot of farmers are on there. None that I have yet wanted to swipe on, but there are a lot of farmers. Because I'm guessing, because of their work, they're probably not really meeting many people outside of, yeah, a very small circle. Do you live near farm? Yeah, kind of. I live in a suburb. So I'm in that kind of position where it's not that long a drive to get to a city, but also there's a lot of farmland nearby. It's a kind of curious mishmash, which makes it quite nice because it means you can drive to a city quite easily, but also if you want to go have a drive around nature and then go for a walk, that's also quite good. I also live in, well, I don't live in the tourist, again, because I'm in a suburb. The nearest city is quite touristy. So the downside is, at the moment, and until about October, you've got to really pick when you travel. Because the traffic is going to be, it's busy. So, yeah. It's kind of quite diverse here, I guess. I mean, diverse in terms of places to go. Not quite diverse in terms of a local population. You should try to start up convos with them about how much you love farming and then clarify later that it's in Stardew. I mean, maybe there'd be somebody somewhere who is a farmer and is there going, Stardew is an accurate representation of my life. And then it turns out they are Clint. That's probably how it would check out. Best way to date a farmer is knowing how to be helpful. Once dated a farm girl, my skills in operating a forklift and a wheel loader and shoveling shit were highly appreciated there. Yeah, I don't think a farmer would be that keen on me. Maybe they're going, what are you... Oh, day off, isn't it? Damn it. I have to get a pickaxe tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think my skills would be very transferable to a farmer. Which you never know, maybe they'd like that. Travelling merchant, that's who we'll go see. Why'd you have to do the kickflip there? I want to poke around in those bins. Still wish there was a jump button. Wherever they're going, wishing you could just kind of skip as you go along. Ooh, bruschetta. I like bruschetta. A fiddlehead risotto. Fancy. Fairy seeds. Ooh, produces a mysterious flower. We'll have that. And that will probably do. Now, annoyingly, we could have really done with a pickaxe to finish clearing up where we're clearing. We've got to wait till tomorrow. And we can't go to the skull caverns because we could do the pickaxe. A little bit limited for today. If I had a house with a lawn and a garage, I'd totally buy a small tractor. I've got a lawn. It's not really big enough for a tractor. It is quite satisfying to tidy up though, to mow. Hey Moonwish, welcome in. Happy to have you here. Jumping is one of my favourite features in Fields of Mystery. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to have to play Fields of Mystery at some point. We forgot to get the milk. Let's get the milk. Thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows, so welcome in. Yeah, I'm quite keen to see Fields of Mystery. I haven't decided if once we're kind of done with this, whether we'll go straight into Fields of Mystery. We might have kind of a palette cleanser in between, so it doesn't go straight from farming to farming. But yeah, I am keen to see Fields of Mystery. How are we doing? Okay, 201 out of 240. That should be fine. Yeah, just because it seems like it has quite a lot of nice kind of quality of life improvements. You should do System Shock 2 as a palette cleanser. That would be the ultimate palette cleanser. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of tempting. I was thinking for a palette cleanser it might be something different from the coziness of this, just to kind of break things up a little bit. I forgot these seeds. So it could happen. Or maybe we could go back to Alien Isolation. Because I like that. It was very unsettling. It feels like a game I'm probably never going to play off stream because I'll be a coward. I think on stream it could be good fun. Drove down the entire US East Coast in American Truck Simulator. Wow, that is nice. Also, there is another possible option for a palette cleanser. We could just play some Truck Sim for a while. There is no shortage of options, is basically it. Powder melons grow outside in the winter, just in case you didn't know. I didn't pay attention, admittedly, Moonwish. I just kind of... We had a space. I bunged it in there. No, I just wasn't paying attention. It was just easier. West Coast. Hey, that's still an accomplishment and a half. What can we do to kill some time today? It's probably going to be fishing. Pike. Okay, let's see if we can get some pikes for Demetrius. Let's fish here and get him away of everyone. There we go. What better place to fish than right in the most narrow point of the path? Hey, Say Monkey, it is winter, yes. How you doing? Yeah, I haven't played Truck Sim in a while. Like, I don't know. Certainly not this year. So that might be good fun. What I'll probably do, when I feel like I'm nearer to the end of our progress with Stardew is, hey, Pike. I'll probably put a poll up on Discord and try and come up with some ideas of what people would like to watch. Because I don't know, there's a lot of variety out there. We'll probably have kind of an experimental week or two between this and Fields of Mystria. Another perch. Just give me pikes. That's all I want. I know luck isn't on my side game, but did okay. I had a mostly good week. Nice. I'm glad. I'm glad you had a good week. Hey, we got 2. Winter is the best season in every game it has seen. It is the prettiest. It is certainly that. I kind of like winter. It's not 1.0 yet. Would strongly recommend waiting for that. All true. It's meant to be soon though, isn't it? I'm sure I remember somebody somewhere saying it was meant to be the next couple of months. But yeah. Oh, it's this year. Oh, not this year. Oh. Okay, I thought it was sooner. I thought it was, I don't know, for some reason in my head I was thinking it was like the next month or so. Yeah, okay, is it that close? Probably hold out then. Has Demetrius gone to the bar? Because this is, oh yeah, he did, because we walked past. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point, man. We'll hold out. I mean, we're not out of Stardew yet. There's still plenty to do. Oh, Demetrius having a little dance. Let's interrupt him by giving him fish. Thanks, Hallie. The pike population was getting out of hand because pollutants in the water accelerated their reproductive cycle. Were we getting mutant pikes? Anyway, sorry. Oh, Robin is busy. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Let's go take our ticket. Oh, you're installing Tiny Bakery. I hope you enjoy it, Guna. I found it really relaxing. I mean, there is zero peril, and I don't think there's really much you can, it's just a really nice chill game. Ooh, Star Drop Tea. What are we going to unlock there? I need to know soon. A very special gift that would delight anyone. Okay. I see how it is. Who are we going to give it to? I've got no chill. We'll just give it to somebody immediately. Let's give it to Demetrius. I want everyone to love me, chat. Wow, this is a rare substance. I'll have to take it to the lab for further analysis. Hey, we gained another heart and a little bit. See, chat, if you want people to love you, you just give them stuff. Works every time. On that note, let's give Willie a fish. Oh, no, not Pierre. Oh. My bad. I think Pierre hates us now. Are you winning? Kind of, Vax. Kind of. I think we are. People like us. That's what matters. I'm doing my best to not store all my shit on the floor. You just wait. Tiny Bakery makes it so tempting to just plonk everything on the floor. It's just easier. I think it's the future. If you ever clean enough floor in your kitchen, you could probably get away with it. Please don't do that. Can you delight yourself? Yeah, just give the tea to yourself. And go, I'm my own best friend. Why don't player characters in these games have self-love meters? Because in modern society, it's seen as arrogant to love yourself. Simply put. No, we're not eating it. I meant to put it in. There we go. I don't really know why. It just seemed like a nice idea. Because again, we're having an unfocused stream today. We're not coming up with specific plans. We're just burning through life with glee. Because some days you need those days. Roy, let me sleep. Thank you. This just gave me a really grim idea for a video. Is it to do with self-love? I suspect it probably is. Pickaxe is ready. We can go get that from Clint. Mad note though, chat. We're going to take a quick little break because ads are coming up. I'll stick words on the stream on. Have a blast coming up with some words. Guna, have a blast coming up with your really grim idea? Maybe? I don't. We're back, and I think I just mute myself? Twitch keeps giving me network errors again. Oh, I'm sorry, Sai. See you soon. Don't think anything muted for me. We'll find out. Guna was holding the fort with the words on the stream. Anyway, Guna had a both great and depressing idea for a game. A game in the vein. Actually, wait, ads are just coming out. 2 seconds, make sure everyone hears it, because it is simultaneously, I think, a really good idea, but bleak as anything. A game in the vein of Stardew Valley, but the farming is really brutal, unrewarding, comes with risk of injury, etc. There are people in the town, but no one will talk to you. You have a computer with an AI dating app on it in your house. There's a weird part of me that thinks that is a genius idea for a game, for some amazing social commentary. But can you get much bleaker than that? I mean, you can, yeah, you could get bleaker. But, yeah, I kind of like it. I made you a little treat this morning in my saloon. Dig in, your friend Gus. We got a fish tagger. I've always been that person, probably because of my work background, where I have often wanted to make a game. And I don't, because I have 500 different other hobbies that I also want to embark upon, and I will probably never actually find the time. But that idea, I think, is a good one. In a bleak one. I'd say you'd have to get the balance right, but I suppose on the other hand, maybe the whole point is to not get the balance right. Because you want it to be unforgiving. Imagine what the AI dating app will be like. I wouldn't mind having an aquarium that just plants. I like an aquarium. Side note, for those who've been following my adventures in dating, I managed to get a whole new accolade. Matched with somebody, messaged them, they deleted their account within an hour. I like to think I was the one that made them think, yeah, I can't face dating. I don't blame them. Get some milk. I know, yeah. I mean, the apps are always there going, we want everyone to leave dating apps. And you think, well, there we go. Just by me messaging them and asking a relevant but nice question, got them off a dating app. So what more? I'm doing the Lord's work. There are some really great story-orientated interactive fiction style games out there that do a great job of capturing the dark side of online existence. There's a game called Emily is Away on Steam, which is really great but very sad. I cried a little. I remember you recommending it. I did start playing it, and then something happened, and then I stopped playing it, and I suspect it's a game you wanna stick with. It's not a game to keep jumping in and out of. I did really like the concept though. I still haven't replied to that relationship counsellor person who liked me the other day. I don't think I will. That's totally fair. I think instinct is really important with that kind of thing. Because I've had people that I've matched with and then something in me has kind of mentally made excuses to not reply. And I've slowly started realising that's probably called my gut instinct going, they're not for you. Yeah, they're available. You might be able to start chatting to them, but maybe you just don't want to. And that's okay. Because, yeah, at the moment there is somebody that's come up that is a match for me. And they look, on paper, I think they would be what I'd want. But I don't know, there's something about it that has meant I haven't pressed the button that means I like them too, so I can message them. And I suspect it probably just means there's just something about them that isn't quite, I don't want to get to know them, basically. And I think that's okay. Because otherwise, yeah. There have been other people I think, oh yeah, I definitely want to message them straight away. And invariably they're the ones that then immediately unmatch. But that's a different debate. Something to focus on and also not have something going on, second monitor. Yeah, that's what I mostly got from Emily is Away, where I thought, no, I need to concentrate on this, and I wasn't in a position to concentrate. Hey, gold pickaxe. Thank you, Clint. I'm going to task you with another job now. Thank you. Consent can always be withdrawn, and that includes giving your time and emotional energy. Yeah, and it's a funny one, because I know I'm pretty picky at the moment. I think you should be picky, because it's dating. Yeah, potentially it could be leading to something that's going to take up a lot of time and energy. I think it's okay to be picky. I know I have definitely had real-life friends who have been a bit, well, just say yes to whoever and see how it goes. And you think, yeah, but I don't want to. I spend if I spend a lot of time researching what TV to buy, why would I not want to be that picky with a person I'm going to spend valuable time with? I know that's a weird analogy, but I think there's a logic there of, you know, you're allowed to, you know, you should be encouraged to be picky. Not kind of picky in a, well, if they don't look like a heartthrob and match every single little thing that I want, that's not good enough, but you want something that makes you interested to know more. I'm sort of feeling like I should be less picky and just get out there and have a no obligation coffee and chat with someone and not care what comes out of it. understand that too. I don't think I can do that. Maybe one day. But for me, I don't know. It's also quite a hard one to work out what it is I'm looking for. Because like I said, like the one at the moment that is matched, but we haven't got Chang yet. On paper, it should, yeah, they should be a decent choice. And I don't know, there's something that's meant the last couple of days I've looked and gone, yeah, I'll get around to messaging. And that probably tells me all I need to know. But I don't know what makes the difference. Actually, let's go make some more cheese and milk. I mean, ultimately, it all depends what you want. I mean, I know somebody who, years ago, I went to school with them. I don't know them particularly well, but yeah. They kind of hung around on my social media a bit, so I got to know things. Oh, and I kept bumping into their mother, so she kept telling me things. Anyway, basically, I learnt through various ways that she started dating, and her sole thinking was, basically, she was a bit, oh, well, I've done everything I want to do in my 20s, I want to have kids now. And she just kind of exclusively went into dating to find somebody that would be a good choice. Not necessarily that was going to be a spectacular choice. You know, she just really just went out looking and go, yep, I'm at that point now. They seem a good option. That'll do. And it's a weird one because she looks really happy. So, yeah, fair enough if that works for them both. But then you also realise you see all these pictures on social media where she's sharing loads of things she's doing with the kids and stuff. And you never see any massively loving pictures of her with her husband. And I think it's because they both kind of just got to an age where they just went, oh, I feel awkward if I don't have kids now. So that was what they chose to do. And yeah, again, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But it seemed a bit, it was just so planned. That's really what it comes down to. I should go on a coffee date with a relationship counsellor just to pick up brain about dating strategy. You could. I've come across people on dating apps where I thought, oh, I bet they'd be a great friend, and obviously that's no good, and you don't want to lead people on, and there's a whole bunch of, caveats to that. But there are people where I think, oh, I'd like to chat to them about something, and then you think, I don't want anything romantic with them. It's a complicated business, isn't it? Dating is not as simple as, I don't know. I'm sure there are some people that think, oh no, dating should be quite simple, and you think, nah, it's a very complicated thing. Thank you for the fanfare, bags. Yes, it's a nice new pickaxe, nice and quick. We didn't pick up any bombs because, yeah, that would have been way too better planning. We're just here to test out the pickaxe, hopefully level up combat. I don't mind getting friend zoned. Who knows how many friends we need these days? That's fair, but a lot of people don't like to be friend zoned, so it's a risky one. I suspect, probably locally, I could probably just do more friends. Hey, Weird, how are you doing? You finally got past level 100 in my skull cap. Yay, good job. I bet that was so hard to do, unless you cheated. But that's still a good accomplishment. Scott Pilgrim style, except without the weird underage stuff. Yeah. Feels so good. I bet. Yeah, that is an accomplishment and a half. That's like Elden Ring style level of accomplishment. I play on mobile, so I can't. Well, there we are. There you go. You are a true badass right now. Because I'll probably get to level 100, but I'm going to cheat. I've got no principles. Something is coming this way. Come on. Ready for you. I heard you. You're going to wait until you're going to sneak up on me. I can feel it. Ha! We got out of her. Ooh, we could have done with bombs for this one. Oh, here goes. Hey, we leveled up. That was all I wanted from this excursion. Ooh, although, if we could get 2 more geodes, that would be handy. Even without our bombs. Hot take. The friend zone isn't real. That's just expectations of a relationship that they shouldn't have. Valid. Yeah. I think a lot of it is everyone needs open communication. I think generally a huge amount of problems in the world would be solved massively if people just talked more and were open and honest. And not honest in a cruel or nasty way, just talked. And also actually, oh wait no, tying into that, people need more self-awareness. Because obviously you can't talk and be honest about stuff if you don't even realise it for yourself. Okay, let's head down. You finished the community center. Oh, you have had such a good time, Wit. Good job. Especially on touchscreen. That's got to be hard. I've always been scared of trying to play it that way. But sounds like, yeah, I'm not sure if I would like touchscreen. When I first started, I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. But now I'm so used to it. Just turn on auto combat, and I never use the slingshot. Just tap where you want your character to go. I've been grinding. I might need to try it on mobile. I think I might have it on Switch, but I suppose you can still use regular controls of it. Go away, slimes. Yeah, I can say this now because Guna is no longer slime. It felt bad before when I was just loudly going, go away, slimes. Get lost. I just wanted some geodes. That's all I want. Thankfully, there are no Gunas. Not as far as I know. No. But Clint... we'll keep an eye on Clint. I can't wait to see what the next name you come up with, Guna. Honestly, Abigail gives Guna... yeah, she does. I'm with you on that. Who is at my door? I have no idea. Never mind. Ooh, magma geode. Fancy. Can't believe we haven't found a ladder yet. There we go. Hey, Merit, how are you doing? Clint tried to ask me how to talk to women yesterday. Oh, I had that chat with Clint. It was very awkward, and I felt bad for him, but also stop being a weirdo. My next name actually has to be kind of serious, since I'm considering streaming used. Oh, I can't wait to watch your streams, Guna. I mean, it doesn't have to be crazy serious. You can get the balance. But I hope to see you streaming soon. I already follow you, but chat, if you're not already following Guna, please do. I will do a little shout out for them as soon as I'm not dying. Because, yeah, priorities, isn't it? Well, yeah, but I'm not starting my stream career with Snake. It might set a precedent, yeah. That is a point. I mean, it says go check them out because they're a fantastic streamer. We don't know that yet. So, yeah, if you want an unknown quantity, go follow Guna, who will one day have a different name, but will sound way more respectable. I've technically streamed once a very long time ago, 6 minutes just as... Well, that sounds like my very first stream. My very first stream had somebody who is in other chats, but I don't know, but basically somebody came along and said something like, oh, this is the great helicopter that Bloody Drongo has recommended, and I panicked and stopped the stream because somebody said hi to me. It is nobody I think any of you actually know, but if I said the name, I'm not going to say the name, I think you'd all go, oh yeah, I've seen that name, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I panicked and just went, oh crap, somebody's actually watching me, run! And I did, for about 2 weeks. And I've been trying to do friendships or relationships in this game. That'll be way later game for me. I find that part of the game boring. Yeah, me too. I'm doing it now, but early on I didn't really care. I wanted to focus on work. Feel free to question that. I feel bad for the generation that's been brought up on shite like Andrew Tate. We're all just human. Talk to a woman or man like you would, someone you're not idolising, and stop worrying about, yeah. Yeah, there's some bad attitudes out there. I knew a Scram My Growler once who streamed. Very funny lass. Unfortunately, someone reported her name and she had to change it. Yeah, I would not report that. I mean, there are some names out there where you think, no, that's... Yeah, there are some really dark, offensive names where you just think, no, you're basically encouraging hate. But something like that, that's such a fun, stupid name. It's like Gooner used to be Shame of One Wank, and that got reported, and you just think, why? That's not that big a... Yeah, that's just funny. I streamed the minimum days to get affiliate. Got affiliate and never streamed again. I kind of understand that, because when I got affiliate, I then didn't stream for a while after that. Granted, life did a number on me, so I couldn't face streaming for a while after that. But yeah, it means I've always felt like my affiliate anniversary doesn't quite count. Because it does, but things like this year, it was technically my second affiliate anniversary, and it felt more like it was my first because I'd missed so much of streaming. So I do know what you're getting at. Catch up and chat while we take the bus. I think people had trouble with dating prior to the advent of the manosphere. True, they did, yeah. Oh, Shame of One Wank didn't get reported. The one that got reported was Plug of One, but oh! Well, that's stupid too. Yeah, I mean, people were always problematic before the manosphere, but I think it's made it worse. To be fair, I had to evacuate for a hurricane for a week, and when I came back, I lost my... Well, yeah, you've just avoided a hurricane. That is a really good excuse. Or explanation. I also know a big shitty man who DJs. Really great, wholesome kind. I'm glad they get to keep that name. I'll sell some stuff. Someone who shares their toys got offended. I wonder who reported. Better not be somebody we all know. What do I need to sell? We want to keep a fair bit of stuff. We got some iridium ore, that's handy. Where was that? Quartz? Yeah, I don't know if we need that. We'll sell that. If in doubt, sell and just hope it wasn't essential. Don't be like me. Wait, no, we want the geodes because we'll see Clint tomorrow. He'll get us set up. I don't even do an affiliate anniversary anymore because I'm not a celebration type. That's fair. I love celebrating other people, but if it comes to celebrating me, I don't know what to do with my hands. Don't look at me. Yeah, I get that. I mean, I did the affiliate anniversary and it still felt... I don't know. I did feel awkward. It felt like I kind of put too much pressure on myself while also thinking, I don't deserve this. And yeah, I get you. I think next year's one will be better. That is my hope. And in between, there'll be a birthday one, so I'll try and, yeah, get a grip. I have a theory about who it was, but it's pure conjecture, so I'm not going to specify. Oh, Goonie, you asking for me to just slide into your DMs later and go, who was it? And I'm good. I am amazing at keeping secrets. Nobody will ever know. Wouldn't it be amazing if it was the same person that I said jumped into my first stream and then I panicked and left? I need to organise my chest is so bad. I just hoard everything. Well, I don't hoard everything. I probably sell a bunch of useful stuff, but I'm not good at tidying. I think we're going to make critical strikes deadlier. But anyway, shame on whoever it was that did report Plug of One Butt, because, get a life. Like I said, there are certain names you see on Twitch where you think, if it's inciting hatred, that's a problem. But other stuff, who cares? Tomorrow we're all gathering in front of Marnie's house for a festival of ice. It's a celebration of winter. There'll be snowmen, ice sculptures, and ice fishing competition. Arrive between 9 AM and 2 PM if you'd like to participate. Okay, well, we're definitely going to do that. I suspect, given I am a little bit run down still, we will do today, and we will go see the festival tomorrow, and that will be a lovely way to wrap things up. So yeah, that's the plan. Shame of one report. I'm going to let you in on a big secret. Remember that scene in Final Fantasy VII where Cloud asks, did Sephiroth do this? Well, Sephiroth did done. Okay, we're just going to blame Sephiroth for everything. Hey, Spoofy! Are we riding at dawn for the plugs? We are. We're going to hunt them down. We're not actually going to hunt them down. We'll quietly murmur and go, oh, them. Okay. Yeah, if it doesn't affect you, then mind your business. Yeah, that is my take. Granted, I'm not easily offended. I mean, again, I'm offended if it's hate speech. I can't reiterate that enough. No hate speech. But I'm not really that easily, yeah. Words are not, a problem. Unless it's hate speech. I do remember a while back, it must have been... Might have even been like 2 years ago. I remember once I'm trying to think where it would have been politically. I don't know. But anyway, at some point in this stream, when it was a much smaller stream, and we only had 2 mods, because I remember Akira was busy, and Crafton was about, we had somebody come into chat with a username that was something like, Trump won in 2020. That killed the vibes nicely, that did. Because also it's just a bit, who on earth makes a username for that? That was wild. There's stuff like that, I'm not a fan. You gotta post some of that, Guna. Speaking of festival, is it possible to beat Abigail on Egg Hunt? Because what the heck, it is. I did it once, and then another time I didn't, but you can do it. But you have to move fast, and I dread to think how hard it is to egg hunt on mobile. I think that's where a big screen is going to help.
Thank you, Gooner of 1K, for gifting a sub to Grandmaster Fungus.
Gooner of Honor Cave gifted Grandmaster Fungus a subscription. Gooner of Honor Cave gifted a tier 1 sub to Grandmaster Fungus. They have given 104 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for the gift sub, Guna, to Grandmaster Fungus. Very proud of you. Thank you. Have you ever had a random guy pop in with the old, have you heard the good news? You give him the slightest bit of attention and it's a religious thing about Jesus. I don't think I have. I have seen it on other streams. And I have seen it on other streams I've moderated. But you're there going, oh, off you go. misheard you and thought you said a big scream will help, which totally... A big scream will always help. Big screams are very good for your health. Maybe not the ear health of anyone nearby you, but definitely for you. First time you put Abigail in a place in a children's egg hunting game is always very... Yeah, Abigail deserves it. I'm gonna yell, suck eggs, Abigail. I just know it. Yeah. And thank you for the gift sub again, Guna. What are we doing? We're making cheese and mayo. Don't drink it. Don't pick on me, game, just because I'm slightly inaccurate because my joints are having a bad day. Leave me alone. Because I stood there, I was there thinking, is that Tanger or something? And then realised, no, that was me. That was just me being an idiot. Did I mention I got brain fog today, chat? I'm just doing well, I'm stringing sentences together. Hello, fishy. Go to a travelling merchant. If Grandma's toe fungus wants to have a fish... Oh, is it? Oh, it really is a red knobbed starfish. Oh, my God. For 60... That was meant to be a wholesome fishing game. How did it... Oh, my God. I wasn't reading the... Yeah. Want anything? No. Yeah, I totally missed that. Will Clint still smash up my geodes even though he's working on a hoe? I think on Minecraft, I'm not good at Minecraft. I'm so out of practice with Minecraft. So we switched over to Megabonk because I can do Megabonk. Phrasing it. I thought I dodged it. I could have phrased that a lot worse than I did. Have you considered joining Yuki's Minecraft? I can't remember how to play Minecraft. Would that help? I'm so out of practice. By the way, Wit, I know you're right, but I'm just going in blind hope that he can do 2 jobs at once. He can! There we go, he's going to smash up the geodes for me. We have a rare disc. He tricked me. Well, that is peak Clint. Clint is sneaky. Never trust Clint. Yeah, Jasper. Oh, we haven't got enough room in our... Okay. I'll be back, Clint. There are lots of very friendly people who help. That might be good, because I used to be okay at Minecraft. And I've just forgotten everything. And that would probably be nicer than me just Googling like a lunatic. Ooh, reward. Minecraft is like coding. It's actually quite easy, simple. It just takes ages to accomplish anything. That might be the other thing. I might not have the patience. Ooh, a burnt offering. Cool. Thank you. What am I meant to do with that? Oh, the inventory's full. Huh? No, you gave it to me. Okay. We're about to get Aurora in, and she's never played. Well, that could be useful then, because I basically have not played. I know lots about the server hosting side of Minecraft, because I've written lots about Minecraft server hosting. It's just I haven't actually played it as like a regular person in a very long time. I do know how to cheat it a lot, though. What a stinky geode sniffing boy. That is Clint. That is Clint to a T. Ooh, that looks useful. We'll keep that. Wait, was that useful? Nah, it sounds like we just make money out of that. Okay, oh, we have to place indoors as well. I don't know if I want that indoors. Doesn't really suit my aesthetic. Oh, look. That's so artistic, isn't it? Always wanted a burnt triangle. Just... I know I'm not the best at interior design, but I do know that is not good. Roy, why are you asleep behind the chest? That does not look comfy. Okay, we're going to place a couple... Actually, no, we'll sell that. Yeah, we're going to do a little run down to... caverns. That's the word I was thinking of. See if we got some bombs ready prepared. Nobody more point out that my inventory is a mess. It's not a mess. It's meant to be like that. It's how I like it. Hey Mel, how you doing? Actually, you heard that with no content. People walking past Hallie's window. It's okay, the window's shut today. We're all good. It's raining outside, the neighbours aren't outdoors. It's fine. Not a mess, it's disorganised. Yeah, that's what we're going to say, Yarla. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, Yarla's figured me out. It is, yeah, it's disorganised chaos. It works for me, kind of. A little bit. Anyway, let's get some geodes. Let's find somewhere good to dump the bottom. Oh, there isn't really anywhere good, is there? Okay, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. If you go... Hey, don't hit me. I'm trying to kill you here. Ah, better. Hey, better. How are you doing, Mel? How was your weekend? Stop it. I was trying to talk to chat. Thank you. Cool. Well, it kind of worked. That. I finally had my house inspection today, and the guy was so rude. Oh no, I keep waking up in a oh, that sucks. Anna, enjoy the lurk. I hope you're doing well. It was an okay weekend. We have some family stuff happening. It's a little stressful, but I did order myself a nice Indian... Oh, that's a nice... Oh, I haven't had Indian food in so long. I really miss it. Yeah, you used to every once in a while get Indian food delivered. And the thing is, an awful lot of it has, at least locally, has a lot of dairy in it. And then my mum can't eat it, and then I have to order a lot of food for it to be delivered for just me, and I haven't done it in a long time. But I do miss it. How are we doing on my geode front? Is it 4? Yeah, 4. But on the other hand, it's probably keeping me on my straight and narrow of not eating all the Indian food. I had some dirty dishes neatly stacked on my bench, and he zoomed his camera in and started taking pictures and making comments about all my stuff. Oh, why? You're allowed to have dirty dishes. That doesn't mean there's a problem, that just means you're normal. Everyone has dirty dishes at some point. I tend to order it when Zach is away because I can eat it over a few days. Ooh, that's good thinking. Maybe I should do that. But I'm okay. Yeah, I've had a bit of a Crohn's flare the last couple of days, which has, funny enough, not been ideal. My joints have been really bad. And funny enough, I was going to stream for less time today, but it's actually been really good for me mentally, so that's good. It'll clear. There's no particular reason for it. It's just one of those things of... Some days are like that. So, yeah. But otherwise, it's been quite a nice weekend. Didn't really do much. Watched a couple of films. Kind of it, really. Yeah, it does sound like Power Trip. Similar with me and takeout food. Most is chock full of soy and hyper-processed oil and stuff. I'm allergic to, oh, that's rough. Where are we at? If I was so anxious to do much about it, I've always woken up with a racing heart several times tonight, so I thought I'd come hang it. Oh, I'm sorry, Mel. Yeah. I would be similar in that I would both be thinking what Guna said of, you know, fuck that guy, and then I would also be feeling anxious because people pleaser and I'd start worrying and catastrophizing, so I get you entirely. But I hope you can chill out here. I'm always happy when I get hanging to... Oh, thank you. Try and make it a nice kind of welcoming place for all. It's always good to see you. There's something coming this way and I'm nervous. I mean, we'll get him. It's just, yeah. Timing. Got an emerald. To be honest... Oh, wait. Move. That's a perfect example of then my joints didn't... I had a weird thing with my hand that didn't want to do what I wanted it to do. But okay, we didn't die. I kept waiting all day for an email to say I failed, but nothing came, so hopefully it means it's all good now. Yeah, it sounds like Bennett's classic power trip of he just wanted to... It's probably as stupid as he couldn't actually find proper fault, so he just picked on something super petty because some people are like that. They don't like to be positive. So I think you'll be fine, but you don't need that kind of stress, do you? And dirty dishes, that's really not an issue, is it? I'm fairly convinced there's dirty dishes in my kitchen right now. There certainly were earlier. Get out of here, I think. So I just wanted to get a couple of geodes. I wish I could own a house. I mean, it has its disadvantages as somebody who's been dealing with incredibly expensive house repairs. But on the other hand, at least it's your problem. You don't have to report back to anyone or have awful house inspections. Because I used to have that when I was renting, and they're horrible. They can be really dehumanizing, and that's not right. But on the other hand, it's expensive, but it's still worth it, is, yeah, the thing. I think the annoying thing is the idea of anyone having a place to live, whether you're owning or renting or whatever, it should be easier than it is. Because it shouldn't be seen as this huge... Ooh, didn't realise that was that good. Yeah, people should be able to live and have somewhere safe that is their home and not be judged and not have to worry. I don't know, I'm coming up with some utopian thing. Somewhere is Guna going, she's going to go political. She's coming. And I haven't quite, because I'm stopping and I'm going to sort out my stuff. I will probably sell the diamond, actually. I'm still going to make some more gold bars. Give me my coal. Thank you. Trying to avoid doing that. Yeah. I actually used to be fine with renting when it felt more humane, but not when I feel like I'm a bug they wish wasn't here. Yeah, I mean, there are good landlords. I think annoyingly they are rarer than they should be. But yeah, they do exist. There need to be more rights that mean it works out better, basically. But again, I'm steering clear from the politics because I'm tired. I got brain fog. It's not. I get my words mixed up. Yeah, that'll do for now. Yeah, and I'll catch up and chat once I caught up a bit. I kind of lucked out. I had no serious issues in 3 years of my current. That's pretty good, man. I'm glad. He was also spamming my doorbell and knocking on my window because I wasn't there in 10 seconds when he was. Oh, I hate people like that. You get that a lot when people ring the doorbell here. It's quite a long house. And also, I mean, my mum can't walk that fast. And, you got other stuff going on, but, you're allowed to be busy. And I hate people that are pure. You need to answer the door instantly. And you think, no. I'll answer it as quickly as I can, but, don't keep hammering the door because I can't move as fast as you would like me to. And I say that as somebody who's quite impatient, but not in that way. Ooh, we can get our gold hoe. So I'm trying so hard to stop being a party pooper politics girl while also not stopping completely. Yeah, but you kind of summed up the stream on the whole, where we were okay with late politics, but we try not to go too. We want to try and come out of it and think of some kind of. I don't know. You don't want to come out of it and think, oh, everything sucks. What's the point? You want to come out with a tiny bit of hope. No house inspections here. Oh, that's good. Not allowed unless there's an emergency or you're moving out of a rental property. And in case of an emergency, they can only do the bare minimum to find if you're the cause of the emergency. Think your downstairs neighbours getting hit with water leaking out of their ceiling. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows. Welcome in. Good to have you. Chat can have a little revolutionary optimism as a trick. Yeah, that's what we're going for. Because life is hard, but it's good to have a bit of optimism in there. Because with pessimism, you never achieve anything with pessimism. And again, veering close to politics, there are definitely going to be certain people in the world that don't want you to feel like you can achieve anything. There's still so many good things happening in the world. Yeah. Okay, so today we're mostly gonna get our hoe. And then go to that festival by Marnie's. Have a nice chill time. Do some stuff, whatever the stuff is. I think it's kind of, well, it's going to be snow-based. And it will be a lovely time, probably. I don't know. Oh, hoe comrade, yeah. We love a hoe here. Hey, Donald, you're happy. Good job. See, Donald is a revolutionary optimist. What else? Okay, good. Kind of in a rush. Gotta go get my hoe. Hey, cows, pigs, goats. You know the drill. Camilla is still a baby. Okay, let's... Sorry, right in the middle of something. Thank you. Oh, Oh, look at that tail wagging. Okay, the festival start. Oh, if the festival started, we're not going to be able to see Clint, are we? Because he's going to have gone to that festival, wasn't he? I bet. We're timing the stuff suboptimally. Oh, maybe? I suppose the only way to know is look at my map. Might be okay. Quick. Yeah. Well, why did you even say you was there on my map game? Okay, well, we'll have to do that tomorrow. Oh, he is in there, he's just not opening up. In a way, that is Clint's problem. He doesn't open up about stuff. Don't know if we'll have 25 gold star veg, but we'll see how it goes. Would you like a cactus fruit? Hey, Kent loved it. Oh, okay. So we came from the right and we ended up... Okay. Let's not question that too much. Hey, Leah. Oh, ice. A beautiful material to sculpt in, but so impermanent. She getting philosophical. I'm entering the ice fishing competition today. Why not? I'm sorry, but carving ice parapets requires my undivided attention. I like winter. It's peaceful. Forest looks beautiful in the winter, doesn't it? I mean, not right now, but yeah. There's winter coming along for you, Hallie. Is that a pig on a... Oh. Yeah, that's a pig. Okay, is that... That doesn't look fair. Are you enslaving a pig? Wait, are they going to eat the pig? Because hold on, what are you selling? Cranberry sauce, stuffing, pumpkin soup. There's no main meal there. Are they going to eat the pig? He's got an apple on his head, I think. What kind of monsters are they? I guess winter isn't all bad. Playing in the snow can be fun. So, I don't think there are many kind of mini games to do, just for ice fishing competition. And talk to George. He's always so happy, isn't he? Wife dragged me out into the cold for this? Did I ever tell you how George and I first met? He actually pelted me with a snowball in this very festival. Evelyn needs to learn that she deserves the best. If it was up to me, I'd probably have a pizza festival at the saloon instead. Yeah, me too, Shane. Right, ice fishing we go. I reckon it's going to go well what with the mod we have. Alright everyone, let's begin this year's ice fishing competition. Are we gonna, as many fish as possible in 2 minutes. We're not gonna fall through the ice though, are we? We got this, chat. I wouldn't fancy it without the mod though. Ooh. Okay, that worked out okay. A little bit slow going. Oh, wait, no, let's not. Oh. That's better. I thought maybe this one would be faster. No. Game. Eh, it worked. I need to play a game now. Like, the fishing mod is such a game changer. I just really don't like fishing in this game. I like a lot of fishing in a lot of games, but I find the fishing in this irritating. I don't find it enjoyable is the key thing. I mean, I suppose it is incredibly satisfying when you win, but I don't know, life is short. And I did start to find myself dreading fishing whenever I had to. Fishing was stressing me so much I would avoid playing. Yeah, me too. Sometimes I'd get joint flare-ups and it was literally impossible to play fishing. Yeah, that is the exact problem I had. It was making my joints hurt. And that's not worth it. Who wants to do that? Especially when outside of, say, the Skull Caverns, the game is very cozy and, you know, very chill and whatever you want to make it. Hey, hopefully that was enough. And the fishing was just a nightmare. How do we do? Wow, that's a lot of fish. The smell. Yeah. Now for the winner of this year's ice fishing competition. Better be me. Hey, 8 big slimy fish. Here's your prize, enjoy. We got a prize ticket. Well, that's it for this year's Festival of Ice. Thanks for coming, everyone. Now, well, let's release these poor fish. I mean, it's better than eating them, I guess, but also I feel a bit bad for the fish. I can't believe I won. Well, time to head home. That was a long day if we were ready at 10 PM. Guess we'll get on with selling stuff. And that'll be it for the day. I used to avoid mods and things because it feels like cheating, but that's so silly. Do you know what? It's okay for it to just be fun. At least that's what I tried to convince myself. The game, there's the same train of thought I had, where it felt a little bit like, no, I should do it the proper way. And I did for about 20 hours or so, and then there's that bit where you're kind of a light bulb moment where you think, yeah, but this is a single player game. It doesn't matter how I play it. I can play it however I want. It's up to me. But I know what you mean. I felt a little bit like I was cheating at first, and then I just settled into not caring, really. If it was a multiplayer game, that's a whole different thing. But if you're just playing it for yourself, why not? So, yeah, I agree with you, Mel. Gold hose, right? Yeah. But on that note, chat, we're going to call it for one day. I mean, I was going to say, it was going to be a shorter stream because my health has not been ideal, and it still doesn't feel ideal. But I had a really good time. So that's why we kept going. But yeah, for now, I think I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to go chill. I mean, I'll probably still be an idiot that goes for a walk before I chill. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you, Mel. And I hope you managed to get some sleep. And I'm sorry the inspector guy was a total dick on a power move. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for the follows. We had a whole bunch of follows today, so that was lovely. And thank you, Guna, for Grandma's Toe Fungus, or Grandmaster Fungus, according to TTS. But yeah, we're going to raid over somewhere. I don't know where yet. As always, we try and raid over to places we haven't raided to too recently. Might have seen somebody, actually we never get to raid to just because of timings. So I'm going to see if they're wrapping up. I don't think they are. So okay, at least not too soon. So that's a nice, easy one. We are going to... first of all, I'm going to be back Thursday for more Stardew. It's going to be the same start time, 10:30 AM UK time. A little bit earlier than usual because I've got to go to a funeral, so I need to wrap up a little bit earlier again. For now, here are some raid messages. That one is for subscribers. That one is for followers. We are going to head over to... If I find the right button, we're going to head over to Simcopter 1. We never get a raid over to Sim, because he is almost always streaming just different hours to us, really. I say that he hasn't just... No, he's still going. Good. So yeah, let's head over to a Sim. And I will see you all soon on Thursday. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you for your patience with my brain fog today. It has been a pleasure, and I'm very glad I streamed, because I was kind of tired and a little bit, should I not bother, and it was absolutely worth it. So, yeah, I shall see you all Thursday, and I'll obviously see many of you on other people's streams in between. Yeah, take care. Have a good one all, and I will see you all soon.
Myself trying to take notes and learn, and I had a wonderful time. I'm really glad we played. Hi, Hallie.